Hey, welcome back to I'm at the chips Oceanblock. Um, a couple of things are different now. Mostly just because time has passed. It's like day 464. Did some. Well, let's see. We did the chicken egg last time, so that's the last improvement. I had this thing for a while. It was something to do while I was waiting for Wentworth to form. But I like it. It's quieter. It's simpler. From now on, so I'm going to do a fishery because we had this clacky damned thing. The problem here is that at the beginning of a map, it relies on redstone and sticky piss and all this stuff. This the most difficult thing to get your hands on, honestly, especially since the hopper is somewhat optional. You can just catch it. The hardest thing to get is the string. Well, on this map, I suppose it would have been the armor stand because you need like refried rocks for it, but skyblock or something where you start with a bucket of lava. Just day one, you'd have that. You'd have to find string. Anyway, I built another one of these over here, and encased in glass. I looked it up, and evidently glass doesn't preclude fish or prevent delay. It does nothing to fishing. It's still sky access because of the lighting levels being 15 or whatever, 15 sky. But it does count as a block enough to prevent phantoms. So then you got the slight issue if you walk out of here at night after being in here for hours, you get hit by phantoms. Still working on getting stuff. We have assorted things. But I caught a mending book and threw it onto my the Silk Touch one, the pickaxe. So I'm mending on this, and that came with it. That came with it. Don't have it here yet, although I got looting on that. And I don't have it on this, which this is secondary. I'm only going to need this to try to get diamonds. Well, maybe quartz would be a good thing for that. All right, so next, while I'm in here, I'm over here instead of over there in the house. Apparently the house is so surrounded by these slabs that nothing spawns on that it's not real practical for trying to get wandering traders. Over here, I've got 3 or 4 of them. So I was able to get beets, or well, the seeds. That one's being stupid. And over here, I also grabbed, I'm just going to start carrying money with me so I don't have to run half a damn kilometer back to the place. I also got, waiting, I also got this stuff, which is growing. So we have, I don't know what we're going to use kelp for, but we have it now. It's not even supposed to be in the game as such. I mean, it's kind of newer than the Oceanblock has ever been. So, but we have this if we want to do a basic normal farm. We could also probably build some contraption that helps grow it for us. But I'm still not, somehow, this far into beyond 113, I'm still trying to make sense of the swimming controls. You'd think I'd understand it by now. There might be more floating somewhere, but yeah, there's some. I've got one of these in the seed vault in case something goes really terribly wrong. But yeah, we can just plant these in the water and have that. So, get down. What I still don't have, annoyingly, is damn it, is pumpkins. That's one of the 2 things I'm really trying to get done. If we can buy pumpkin seeds from that guy, if he ever shows up, I keep killing him. Apparently there's no repercussions for killing a wandering trader, as far as I can tell. If we can get pumpkin seeds, I can do the the half jungle plot here. Hi cat, get away. And have that. Although, well, I'll probably do, I guess I'll do that as here, why not? Basically like this, but with pumpkins. But I could also build a thing that auto-harvests pumpkins. I would never have to go near it. It would just eventually fill up with pumpkins. It's not hard to do. Can't do it now, though. It's time to sleep. The other thing I really, really desperately need, and I'm getting closer all the time because I'm just, got this stuff coming in and that, apparently. Get off and go to bed.
All right.
We really, really need to get a librarian who has mending. I checked on that. I assumed, because I never see it, that it was like a late tier, a late stage thing. It's not. Apparently, it's absolutely random. It could be the first thing they have, and we just haven't managed to get that yet. So we got 20 or 30, maybe 40 library. I'm trying to think exactly how many I have in there. And yet, no mending yet. And I'm really not sure what to do about that in the long term. Like, we entirely unlocked all of the librarians, like got them completely all master level, and still no one has mending. I don't know what to do about that, because I don't know what the repercussions are for just killing a villager that's not useful to me. So I'm hoping we just get mending, or catch enough mending books it becomes needless. I personally still I bought another shovel and mixed it so it's better and faster now, but I wouldn't hate having mending on that. That would be good as 2. That would be really good as 3. That one's handled. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 7 mending books before we get to your stuff. And obviously the practical, efficient way to make that work is to have a librarian who has it for. I don't care what it costs. I just want 17. I don't know what you need. So it's something to consider. We got to figure that out somehow. I still need pumpkins. That's still on the list. Did get the beets and the kelp, so we have that. I did finish that, actually. I didn't. Yeah, those 3 would be good. And that. Well, actually, I guess I could just recreate the spider factory at some point. Leave the wall here to hold the whiteboard, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, the the village is effectively done in the sense that there's no. There's half a bum. There's this weird quantum, and it changes from time to time. There's always one villager that just keeps phasing back and forth between whatever job he wants and being a bum. So somehow there's 2 fighting for dominance over something, but yeah, that's all cartographers now. I moved the tool guys all back here. I named the one who was actually used, so the first one we had, who's all opened. I don't know where he is. It's in morning, so they're all everywhere. But he's got a name tag that's like tool guy or something. So we have that. That's where I got the shovel. And I can get more of these, and well, not with fortune on it, but I can get more tools that are diamonds. Everyone else is kind of low level right now. The more I think about it, the more I think I might go ahead and build the pumpkin thing without pumpkins and just put melons. I don't like it because it shatters melons. And why are we lagging this much? Wow. Oh, so 114.2 comes out next week. Or possibly, what day is it? Saturday, right? Yeah, so pretty much next week. Either Monday or later, but later by less than a week, so it'll be sometime next week. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. What do I have for, give me that. I just need basically 2 melons. This should be easy enough. See, I hate this. I hate when you hit them with anything that isn't silk touch, including a piston, by the way. You get less than them, and then you have to save up and compile them. It's just a hassle. I'd rather do it this way with the silk touch. Pumpkins haven't got that problem, except pumpkins have the problem of not existing right now, so that is a problem, in fact. Do I own... There's 1. I need 1. And I need 2 observe, which means I'll have to make more observers for something else. And just some redstone. Glass, I guess. Dirt. I don't think there's anything else like this I need right now. Oh, because I used up all the hoppers. Give me 3 of those. And, I don't need... Actually, having water involved in it isn't the worst thing, but it's not all that important. Give me just some redstone, I'll figure it out. And glass. Yeah, this is seriously one of the easiest things you could ever build, and it's amazingly useful. Even just with melons, although with pumpkins it's far better. Where do I want to put a smallish thing? I don't know. I don't want to go further, that's west, right? Yeah. I don't want to go further west than this wall. I could, well, and apparently I have. I can go a little further, and then actually I could, as long as nothing's spawnable, it's not really a problem. I can put it probably here somewhere. Let me see what numbers we have. 5, 10, I guess we'll call it. That can be that. Exactly that, right there. And one here and one here. I'll get rid of this because I don't care. Give me that. Oh, I can't because I don't have water. And once I have it planted, it won't matter as much. But I don't actually have... Let me have these. And that. And maybe I can just do this really... In fact, no. Oh, I don't even have to... I thought I was going to have to jump. So that goes there, and that should be good. I'm going to bone meal it, but it won't take long to grow. That is that. Put in some glass just for reasons. I mean, mostly... What? Where is it? I can't... Oh, it's right there. No, it isn't. Oh, because I'm too close to it now. What the hell? It's just not worth it. I'll figure it out. Okay, that goes there. Oh, nuts. Well, it doesn't matter. Let me go get some iron. I'm sure I have it. I need a hopper. I'm guessing this is pretty full. It's entirely full. And make a hopper out of that. What was the weird thing that just happened? I guess we're good. Have the boxes handy. Well, I could just put these in the ground. It doesn't really matter. Put one right here. And one right here. Why the hell is it lagging so much? I'm not happy with the lag. Like that. Give me the hopper. And that just goes right there. Right here to catch the results of something. That something... Can I jump up here? Okay. That something is going to be a piston right here, which I should have. And I fell down. Don't need that. It goes there like that. And then, oh, just give me... I'm trying to think exactly the layout, but I think this... Yeah, it's got to be like this. These are going to observe when the stalks change, whether they just grow, which is what they'll be doing for the next couple of minutes, but also when they bend, which means if either of these produces a melon and it necessarily bends over to the middle, the observer will see that it changed what it was doing, and the redstone that I haven't put in will tell the piston what to do about that. And then you can put stuff on glass now, so let's fill all this in. I don't know, we never get Endermen, but even so. Don't want them stealing stuff. Give me some redstone. I'm trying to think whether if I just do this, that's not enough to trigger that, I don't know, hang on a minute. Something grow and we'll find out. I could bone meal it to hurry it up, but it might be faster just to wait. It either didn't notice that or I don't have it right, so I might just use a, I did have a, one of these left. So give me, let's go back a bit. Give me, don't care. Give me this, lose the redstone if I can. Put that there. Put redstone here and here and here, and that should, next time we get any kind of a bump, give us, you know, shoot this thing forward, I would think. And again, we're just waiting to see. I could have tested this better with there, it worked. So that's fine. When it's going to do this for a bit while they grow, while they get taller. Once it's done, it can occasionally produce a melon that'll go over to the side there, and or you know, we'll end up in the middle, and the stalks will bend, and they'll have the same effect. That'll punch forward, destroy the melon, which largely should fall into this. You get the occasional slice that goes to the side or something, but it can't really be helped. So then we just want to seal this up for a while because, well, we don't want spawning and we don't want too much loss if we can help it. I mean, as far as this loss. As far as stuff flying out the wrong place. So we just want it all to go, at least as much as possible, all to go. That's weird, but it works. We want the melons that result from this to go into here. It really is, again, just about... Oh, I could probably... No, I can't. Not really. I'm going to need more glass. Like one more glass. That's annoying. I think I need one more. I'll get more than one more, just in case. There's nothing I could really set down there as a... You can't put torches on these things, apparently. Yeah, so that can't be there. But this can be here. And I guess I can build a step to get up there. Perhaps, perhaps not. Alright, let me rethink something. Once I'm here, I can do that. And then lose this because the thing has to push. I don't think it'll push it through the glass. I mean, sometimes things like that work, but I don't think it'll be the case here. I don't know if I'm done. I just did that again, didn't I? Give me that damn thing. Let's be really smart about this. Oh yeah, I'm going to want it here. And then when I want to, when I have pumpkins, I can basically just break the glass, break the stalks, put down pumpkin seeds. We'll have it. It'll be fine. So I think if I want symmetry, we get rid of that, and that. This should be all symmetrical and logical and working. And it's just a matter of waiting for the actual... Once the melon happens, it's going to be a split second. I mean, it's pretty fast. It might... We'll know that the piston fired. We'll hear it. I don't know how much time we'll have to see the melon happen. I don't even know if those are... Well, the one just grew higher again. I don't know if... I don't know how far along these stalks are. I think they have to get to level 7. I could check. It's not that hard. Yeah, I guess. Let's find out. And of course, then I don't have any good way of looking at them because there's glass in my way. But I think they need to be approximately age, 7. So if that's what those are, I don't know. I guess I could find out just by hacking away. Get the hell out of here. Well, something just... What was it? No. Yeah, if I break this one, I can put it back. That is an age 5. So, you know, if I bone meal it, I guess it would help, although I don't think it makes a huge difference. Go find where I am. Was I lost? What is it now? 6, 7, the end. So, put the glass back, I guess. Go, I suppose, to the other one to the extent that I can, although I only grabbed a couple of bone meals. What did that do? 7, what do you know? So that's good. That's done. That doesn't need to be here. That's empty. So now we just wait for a melon to happen. And it should happen relatively quickly. It won't be necessarily quite as quickly as the stalk's growing, but it will happen soon enough. And then we'll get, you know, like in the neighborhood of 4 or 5 slices. We have those 2 to start with. And I guess I can make more than this if I wanted to. The whole point of having 2, well, symmetry. But, and with this you can actually have like pumpkins on one side and melons on the other, although then that gets really convoluted in here. But either way, they can only grow onto the melon itself can only end up on the dirt there, so in front of the piston. That works out. I just would like this to do something. It'd be fun. We have 2, which I'm going to take back out thinking about it. I just don't care. I'll put them back later or do something with them. But for now, I want to be able to, you know, start with 0 and know exactly what we got without having to do the advanced math of -2. There we go. It happened. You saw that, right? 5. Okay. 7. So that's still not even enough to make a whole melon, but this thing is going to run day and night as long as the game is on, and it usually is at this point because I've just been lurking to AFK the fishery or whatever. I've got what amounts to, I was not going to, I haven't used it so it doesn't tell me. But a diamond thing has 1561 times about 10 with Unbreaking 3, so I can smack around 15,000 rocks with this thing that just drop as cooked rocks, smooth with stone, not smooth stone. I'd have to cook it again to get that to happen, but that's hours of pummeling the generator, and you know, before I have to worry about mending it back up. With fishing, the fishing rod mends itself because you know, obviously it just you get experience from catching whatever, and as long as the only thing you have that's mending is the rod. Seriously? There's no spiders. Yeah, the only... Oh, you're doing what I was about to do. Well, I could just stand next to you for a sec. Go ahead. I'm just going to steal some of your experience. Okay.
I needed some experience.
Yeah, I just need to... I want to put my axe back. We are so full on everything. It's just stupid. It's good, but it's stupid. It's crazy.
Okay,
Wait.
that's a lot of experience. I'm gonna pee a minute.
Yeah, no, well, we did just sleep, so phantoms aren't going to be an immediate issue.
Oh god, I know I'm full of everything.
Yeah, just if it's bones or meat, there's a spot for it. Go away. If it's something like gunpowder or arrows, just lose them. At this point, we're just throwing them over there. There's nothing practical we can do with them. You can't compost them into anything. They're useless. Basically. By the way, I should probably put a lever on this thing. We probably got some experience stored up in the oven. I just didn't even think about it. Do I have, yeah. Put this in here, and then next time we cook something, if you want, you have to let something into it first, or else the thing will jam. But if you need what's probably 10 levels of experience. Oh, sleep. It'll be handy. It's just a quick way to recharge without doing a lot.
Give me a second, I'm clearing out.
I see. Yeah, you're doing the bone meal.
Yeah. Also, I
Yeah.
apparently killed a chicken.
Yeah. What? Oh, in the thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. That you can. Well, come here. Go to sleep. I'll show you tomorrow.
I'll take care of the rest of the bones tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it. Not very coordinated.
Yeah. Okay. Then get done sleep. If you want to give me the sordicinally separated chicken parts, I'll go do something with them. Just that.
Yep.
The neat thing about the Chickinator, well, a neat thing, apart from the thing where it just does what it does. Anywhere there's a hopper that isn't either that or the clock, anywhere you want, you can just jam stuff like this or eggs, one way or the other. In that case, it's going to go back to the dispenser, which I put a button on, by the way. So if it gets jammed up like this, you can auto fire, or you can not auto, but manually fire it. And now it'll go through the system again and ultimately end up not there either, in here. 39, I guess it was 37 before we started. And of course, by the way, if I drop out of the game and come back in, well, things like pigs and mushrooms get out. I don't know why, but they do. But also chickens get out. But they don't, it doesn't matter. They become felinically separated. These things just eat them immediately. I came back in and there were chickens, you know, on the ground, and by the time I got over to figure out what I was going to do, it was just feathers and meat all the hell around here. It was like a dozen of each. It's like, well, thanks, cat. So you don't even need this system. You just need cats. They'll do it for you, apparently. Just put cats on a series of hoppers or something. Here, have chickens. Just do that. It's cool. Which I've done before.
I'm sure that's a very frame rate friendly method.
No, it's terrible. I did a skyblock thing a couple years ago with spawners you could buy, and I had a spawner with chickens and a spawner with ocelots before they were just cats that wandered in. They were always ocelots, and they will absolutely kill any bird they see. Well, any chicken anyway. We had parrots by then, I think, and it was messy. Chicken, 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 cat, chicken, chicken, cat, chicken, and it was soon just all cats because a predator introduced into a closed system kills all the chickens and then starves. Except it doesn't because it's Minecraft, so they don't starve. I starve eventually. 7. What the hell? Be less boring. Well, we know it works. It's just a matter of waiting for it.
We burned through most of the lower chest, I think, of axes.
Oh, cool. I guess. I mean, it sounds really stupid and boring. You can just throw them out. It doesn't matter.
You spend money on them, so I'm using them.
I got the money back, and it's just boring.
It really kind of is. I'd rather be using the iron ones, but...
Oh, well, you can skip to those. I mean, just throw out they're stupid. Just get rid of them. Do you have a diamond one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just use that if you want. Is it mending?
No.
Then don't just use that.
I've been carefully using it on the melons because it's so
right. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Well, now we have the melanator, which I didn't want. I want a pumpkinator, but I don't have pumpkins yet. What's going on with you? Anything? 7. You boring thing. You're like a stone hatchet of devices. They're both grown. One of them already worked. It's just a matter of waiting now. We know it fits. We know it works. It's just boring. We gotta speed this up. Well, I already have it sped up a bit. We're at tick rate 40 because life's short. So, but it's not enough. It's still. Can you imagine this at 3? It would just be tragic. Actually, I don't have to imagine it. I've seen it. Yeah. That's what I really like 40. It's just better. It does lag a bit. I mean, like every time the pistons all fire, it sort of hesitates for half a second. Yeah, so the village is done. Can't really take pumpkins off the whiteboard because we still don't have them. Moving the spider factory. I could basically just build a whole nother one somewhere and tear this one down except for this, little wall thing, I guess. Might be good. Torches on the top, so it's not a problem. That's still theirs. We do have. I guess it just now occurred to me. It's been a while since we recorded one. Like a day, but still. Well, we have this many feathers. That doesn't. I don't have anything to do with these because we can't get archer guys. Chicken, I've been kind of going through a bit. Butchers, half the butchers want chicken. Where are we on time? 32 minutes. Let me see if I can get over here and talk to a butcher about something. This is why I wanted something that auto chickens for us. You're not butchers, you are. You're a butcher. Have some chicken. And we get money for chicken that just happens to us, and that's cool. So that was simple. I don't know what they exactly open up to have. I could find out, but mostly it's just a way to get rid of the damn chicken. Did you do anything while I was gone? No. What the hell? It does work. I don't know what the problem is. I'm gonna go ditch this chicken back in the system, but yeah, we got what's on the board there left to do. Got kelp growing underneath. Could probably devise some kind of a stupid system that auto harvests kelp. I just don't care very much. I don't need kelp for much of anything. It's not much of a fuel. It's not much of a food. We got bamboo and other stuff for everything. Sorting system is starting to sound like a big deal. Like we should have it, but also it would be a massive thing that would probably jam up. Blaze Factory is just going into the nether and building a little thing that it doesn't matter. You can just shoot. We have one basically already. That's more or less redundant. Just fire arrows down and go get this stuff. The wool thing is a good idea because we have guys who want wool, and I don't want to have to go in and get it. So, yeah, that's where we are. Right? Where are you?
Feeding the cows.
Oh, okay. I'll come to you. Because we're basically at half an hour now, and for once it might be good to get done at the right time. That's pigs. That's not
Yes,
cows.
I moved on to the pigs.
Oh, clever you. All right, so we'll get out of here for now, and we'll see you next time. Bye.